Hello everybody, it's Norma and it is time for what I am burning now in the month of September. And finally, we've had a change in the weather. It's been just like super duper hot. I mean, the last 2 weeks, like the end of August, first week of September, we were in the upper 90s with high dew points in the 70s, and then on top of it my air conditioning broke down, so there's about 4 or 5 days I had no air conditioning, and so of course I didn't burn any candles, which was a little bit problematic, as you'll see as we move along, because I burn my candles every day, but a couple hours in the morning, couple hours at night. If we're talking a large jar Yankee, they don't always have time to pull out. But I'm usually able to make up for that on the weekend. However, one weekend, no AC, meant no burning, and so they've been struggling a little bit. But this one is doing okay, because this is one I just started fairly recently, and this is Yankee Candles Whiskers on Kittens. Now, the only thing is that it has been going all day. All of my Yankees I started when I woke up this morning, which is pretty darn early for a Sunday. I think I got up around 5:30, so my candles were lit no later than 6:30, but usually I light them as soon as I wake up. And they've been going all day, so that tells you the state that they were in, that they're just now at the point where they're starting to pull out. I love this scent, Whiskers on Kittens. It was part of my favorite things line, and you can't see it right now because I have it in a hurricane, but it's got the beautiful, adorable label of, orange kitten cat playing with a ball of yarn. You'll see it in my empties. Beautiful, beautiful scent. Unfortunately, it's not throwing at all. So even though it's finally pulled out, I can't smell it, so I'm really disappointed in that. But I really do love the hurricane it's in. This is the Jeweled Mosaic from Yankee Candle, and yeah, I'm really glad I picked up this set. Okay, and then on my dresser I have votives going in Yankee Candle Lavender Vanilla, and once again the tea light holder in the Jeweled Mosaic. Same thing over here. So I just think it's just really beautiful. There's my cha-cha. It's just a beautiful, beautiful piece. I just love the jewel tones, and the colors just fit right in with my color scheme, because my condo's mostly like purples and blues with a hint of yellow here and there. So yeah, I love it. Great for fall. Couldn't put my swans away, so they're still out, and I have the smoky gray lotus holder, and I have a daylight in Kringle's Vanilla Lavender, and a votive in Yankee Candle Lavender Vanilla. And Kringle hasn't had a sale in quite a while, or I should say not a sale, but they haven't had a special code for my group in quite a while, and so I haven't really been buying anything. But I'm at the point now that I need to start getting some daylight. So if they have another sale during the daylight savings time change, which is the end of October, November, beginning of November, I think I'm going to have to crack and get some. And of course the same thing on the other side. Daylight in Vanilla Lavender, and votive in Yankee Candle Lavender Vanilla. Man, did I get that right? Okay, then on my dresser, and I have another hurricane in the Jeweled Mosaic, and I have Yankee Candle World Journeys in French Lavender. This is one of my very favorite lavender scents, and as you can see, it's doing great. It's been pulling out, it's been throwing. The candle is paraffin wax, and it was like dripping in oil, so I was really excited when I saw that and knew it would be throwing good, and it is. And then over here is a Voluspa in Bourbon Vanilla, and you can see I'm having a little problems with the wick. I wish you could have seen it, burning this morning, because the wicks were doing great and the flames were nice and high, and it was just like, this was like shining like $1 million. But right now they're struggling a little bit because I trimmed them too long. I had two too short and one was okay, and So I've been trying to balance them out. At least they're going and they haven't gone out on me. That's the one thing I don't like about multi-wick candles. You know, I just always seem to get 1 or 2 wicks too short, and the rest seem to be okay. But then, yeah, if you don't pay attention, they go out, and then you got to relight them, and it's a pain. But yeah, I think this is really beautiful. I really like how it looks. It's just calming and peaceful to me. Then over here is another Yankee candle that I've had going all day. This is Amber Moon, and I don't know if you can see. It's got a gorgeous label. Let me see if I can find the label without. Can we find the label? Yeah. Gorgeous label. Oh, Amber Sunset. I'm sorry, I got the name wrong. Amber Sunset. Beautiful label. But seriously, you guys, look. It's been going all day. All day. It, you know, like I said, I started these candles like 5:30, 6:30 at the latest this morning, and it's almost 7 o'clock at night, and it still hasn't pulled out. And I can't really smell it either, so I'll be glad when this one is gone. It's a really nice amber type scent, but this is just unacceptable. Okay, and another one that I've been struggling with the multi-wicks, as you can see, is my Kringle Country Candle Warm Apple Pie. I absolutely love this scent. It's, you know, definitely a bakery apple pie scent. You can definitely get the crust notes. One of my favorite fall candles that they brought out last year. But this is driving me crazy with the wicks. I just couldn't get one of them to light. And I finally end up having to pour some wax out. So as you can see now, the flames are going. So hopefully it will correct itself, because I really love this candle and I love the scent. And I wish I had some daylights, because the daylights last year for me did really well. So like I said, if they have that daylight sale in a month or so, I'm going to have to pick up some more daylights, because this is definitely one scent I don't want to be without. And, you know, I can't blame the candle for this. This is just me. I just cut the wicks too short and wasn't paying attention, and then, yeah, that's what happens. So as you can see, I do have my fall decor up, and I just love this tree. If you guys are in my Facebook group, you guys know all about this tree. This is the Valerie Parr-Hill Kaleidoscope Tree. And yeah, it's for Christmas, but I don't care. I am lighting it up now. So right now I do have it on the multicolor setting. I'll just show you what it looks like in case for some reason you guys don't know about this tree and you want to get some. So right now I do have it on the white light setting, which is beautiful. And this is with no setting, no light setting at all, which you can see, which is why I did incorporated in my fall decor, because without the lights on it just looks so beautiful, with the Harry Sladkin pumpkin pedestal, which is gorgeous. I absolutely love this pedestal. I got the pine cone and the pumpkin, but to me the gold pumpkins just look more like fall than the pine cone, so I'll probably use the pine cone for Christmas. But yeah, I just really love how this came out. So let's talk about the candles. I have Yankee Candle French Vanilla, which is my favorite vanilla scent from Yankee Candle. But as you can see, look, all day, and I still have some wax on the edges, people. Yeah, now I did have a little bit of tunneling, but not too bad on this one, because a couple days ago it was so bad that I had to scoop out wax. So this should have been doing a lot better today. I shouldn't be having any wax at the edges whatsoever. Yeah, and this one over here, the same thing. Once again, I did have to scoop out wax. I cut out wax all along the edges, and it still hasn't pulled out. And it's been going for, you know, a good 12 hours. But yeah, this is my fall decor. I just love that tree. And of course, the pedestals and the spheres and the wreath and the garland are all from Valerie Parr-Hill from QVC. And I just think that these trees and these pedestals were a match made in heaven, and they were meant to be. So let's just have a moment of silence and enjoy that light show. It's pretty spectacular, and I don't care if it's not Christmas. I like it, and I'm gonna have my trees going, because You know, fall can be really dark and gloomy. It's just pretty spectacular. Okay, so over here on my dining room table, I just have some votives going. I have buttercream, apple pumpkin, buttercream, and apple pumpkin. My buttercream are in the gold fractal holders from Yankee, and my apple pumpkin are in the apricot, because that's what I could find. I was trying to find, I could have sworn I had like 4 of these gold fractals, but I couldn't find it, so I found the apricot, and that's fine because the orange blends well with the autumn colors and the pumpkins. So let's move on. Okay, so over here I don't have any large jar candles going. I just have some votives. Once again, the spheres and the candle holders and the wreaths are from Valley Par Hill. This is the Autumn Beauty. I think it's sold out, but every once in a while some pieces in the collection pop out on the as is, because I got these last year. She just had the candle rings, but she made a whole collection this year with the wreath and the garland. So if you like it, you know, you might want to keep checking the as is. I wasn't sure if I liked this at first last year, but now this year, because you know I do my decor differently every year, it just seems to fit in with what I'm doing this year more, because I went for a little bit more glam, which is, you know, I love my glam. So I really am enjoying the touch of the glittery candle rings this year. I'm not sure if I like the whole collection. It might be a little bit too much, but I do love the little touch of glitter for fall. And then, oh my goodness, I can smell these votives and buttercream. They are just doing really good. Mambo, you haven't made an appearance in the video in a while. You better not be knocking anything down. Go away. Okay, so yeah, I just have 2 votives going on in buttercream, and they're doing really well. Really well. And over here, I have a Bath & Body Works candle. This is in autumn. One of my favorite scents from Bath & Body Works for fall. It's like fresh apple with, I believe it's a pine. And it's just beautiful. It's just, to me, this is my favorite candle. You know, people love leaves, but I like autumn better. And I picked this one because you'll see I have a colonial candle going in tobacco and honey, and I had picked that candle first. And I was like, man, what am I going to burn with tobacco and honey? Because I had this spot dedicated to do a Bath & Body Works candle. And I was looking through my stash, and I saw autumn, and it was now after Labor Day. It's fall. And I said, now, I love this candle. Now's the time to burn it. And it turned out to be a really good choice, because autumn goes really nice with tobacco and honey. Who would think? But it makes sense because, you know, apple and honey go together, and then you got tobacco and pine. It just works. For some reason, the combination works. So that was a happy accident. Okay, and so you can see over here. Over here, I have one candle that went out. I accidentally knocked into the table, and so that one just went out, and I tried to relight it, and I can't because the wick must have gotten wet. But this is Yankee Candles Cookie and Cream. As you can see, this is another one I've had going all day for over 12 hours, and it still hasn't pulled out completely. And yeah, so I'll let that cool and then try lighting it again. But I do have another one over here. Same thing. As you can see, all day, 12 hours, and I probably should have cut some wax out, but I was looking to see if it would just correct itself, but obviously not. It does smell good, however, you know, cookies and cream. To me, I use it as a basic vanilla scent, although it does have a hint of chocolate. Not a lot of bakery to me, it's more vanilla, but I really like the scent. And I've had good luck with it in the past. And then over here is another Harry Slatkin Pedestal. And basically, I'm just holding place for my Homeworks candles. I kind of wanted to wait to do this video until I got my homework shipment in. They should be shipping later this week, because I think they ship after September 15th, and this is September 9th. But it was like, this was just a good day to do the video because I'm home. I didn't, you know, go anywhere this weekend. Well, that's not quite true, but I was home today, and it's cool, and it's rainy, and it's dark, and I just had the time. So right now, while I'm waiting for my Homeworks candles to arrive, I am burning Colonial Candle, Tobacco and Honey, and as you can see, it's doing really well. It's got a really good pool. The flames are getting high though, so as you can see, I do have some soot in the jar, so I'll have to keep an eye on this, probably blow it out soon and relight it. But it's doing great, it's throwing great, and like I said, it's really doing really nice with that autumn. So there you guys have it. That is what I am burning in the month of September. I'm really excited to get my Homeworks candles, and I know we're supposed to have a little bit of warm up coming, you know, later this week, but I'm ready for fall, people. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Apples, pumpkins, cool weather, colored leaves, bring it on. If you guys like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe below, and have a blessed day.